Hello, students. It's your school counselor, Miss B, here with a short little life skill lesson for all of you this month. This month, our life skill is about something called empathy, and I'm going to teach you about it right now. Okay. Luckily for us, one of our toolbox tools is the empathy tool. So I'm going to review what that means for all of us and how we can use that to be our best selves and make the world a better place. So what is the empathy tool? The slogan for the empathy tool is, I care for others, I care for myself. Take a moment to say that out loud or inside your head right now. I care for others, I care for myself. The hand gesture for this tool is like this. So find the picture of me in the corner of the screen. I'm showing you what this hand motion looks like. We lift one hand up and lower the other hand, and then we lift the opposite hand and lower the opposite hand, back and forth, just like a seesaw, just like that. So the icon for this tool is a level. So that's what these pictures are of. We have three pictures here. We have a red level at the top, and then we have a couple black and white levels. Now, this may be a tool that you may have seen around your house, or maybe like around people constructing something or building something. And what levels are used for is to make sure that something is balanced or that it is even. So if you are hanging a photo, you might use a level to make sure that your painting is hung up nice and straight and even, and so it's not tilting to one side or another. The reason that this is the icon for empathy is because in our lives, we want to make sure that we balance other people's needs and wants and their situations with our own needs and wants and situations. So that is why we use this hand gesture for the empathy tool. So I have a question for all of you. Have you ever heard the saying, put yourself in someone else's shoes? And if you have, how do you think that relates to empathy? Now, some of you may have been thinking to yourself, and you may have thought something like this. Well, if I put myself in someone else's shoes, then I am able to understand them. I'm able to know what it is they're going through and what their life is like, which is exactly right. Empathy is noticing how another person is feeling and being able to understand what that must be like for them. As your counselor, I have some tips and tricks for you so you can all be as empathetic as possible. The first thing that I think you should do is take care of yourself first. If you are noticing that you are having any hard to have feelings or big feelings, you need to manage those first. If you are feeling stressed, worried, angry, or sad, then you might need to use your breathing tool or your quiet safe place tool, or do some other kind of feel-good activity that helps you feel better. And then once you feel better, you are better able to treat other people with empathy and kindness. Another way to treat someone with empathy is to talk to them, ask them how they're doing. When you ask someone questions, it shows that you care about them and their life. Another tip is to think before you speak. Sometimes we will say something because we just blurt it out and we don't think about how it might affect someone else. But when we think before we speak, we are more careful to use words that will have a good impact on the people around us. Another thing you can do is look at the person that you are trying to have empathy for. And then you can notice, do they look happy? Do they look sad, worried, confused? And then based on how they look, you can treat them appropriately. And lastly, and most importantly, is you can listen and be patient. The best way to show empathy for someone is to really listen to them, don't interrupt them, be patient in trying to understand everything about them and their situation. We can't always fix what someone is going through, but we can be a good friend by listening to them. Okay, Bobcats, I know you totally got this. I am going to do another lesson or two with some of our Kimochi friends. So I will send those to your teachers soon. I look forward to seeing you through the screen then, but for now, have a wonderful day. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.